Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Marvel Spider-Man, Part 12. Well, let's intervene here for a moment.
Hey, can we solve this peacefully if I brought you cupcakes?
Oh my god.
Ooh, so ominous.
Stable units requesting status update for Little Tokyo.
Again? Really?
Control, APC Bravo engaging.
And literally the same location. Very nearly.
Hey, I'm not with those guys, but I'm still gonna kick your butts.
Peter. Oh my god.
Need to find a way to stop the demons for good.
Okay, let's head in. Investigate Martin.
Peter,
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh,
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
It's also...
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
I'm just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to. I should check out Lee's office.
No, that is one thing I'm not a huge fan of with the story of this game. Is you get, like, the bombing. And, like, the demons slaughtering people. And in the wake of it, it's like, oh, only Miles' father died. Like, there's no acknowledgement of the fact that quite a few people died, frankly. Like, a lot of people lost their parents, their siblings, children. But, like, for Peter, the only one who died, it seems like, was Miles' father. Like, it's just, yeah.
Hey,
I'm not a
I heard
huge
you
fan
at
of that.
City Hall for the bombing. You okay?
Just a little banged up. How are you doing?
Not bad. Your aunt's been helping me with my interview skills. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm cut out for the 9 to 5.
I know I've had my share of career hurdles, but you never know until you try. Give it a shot.
Yeah, that is one aspect that really sort of rubs me the wrong way, because I mean, Peter would really feel responsible for every single one of those deaths, I think.
God grant me some
And
strength.
not just Morales Sr.
Everyone feels hopeless at some point. Helps to know there's somebody willing to listen.
It helps to know you are not alone. And you never really are. Because there's always someone, somewhere, who suffered through similar things. Maybe not the exact same, because we're all different and we all experience and deal with trauma differently.
I don't feel safe anymore.
But yeah, you're never really quite as alone as you might feel. That's always what I've found to be one of the most comforting aspects about humanity. Is the common experience that we share. In going through life and its adversities. But yeah, I mean the issue I have with like the bombing and the aftermath is not unique to this game. It's quite common in video games where some terrible dismal event will happen, or catastrophic event will happen, and like the larger ramifications of that event are completely ignored in favor of like the immediate concern of whatever character is involved in it. So it is very common for like video game events to slaughter like hundreds or thousands of people, but oh no, there was only this one particular casualty. The rest don't have any impact on the world, on the story, or on anything at all. Like, it's really just there for shock value and nothing more.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
Hanging in there.
And I mean, Miles witnessed people like get straight up executed right in front of him. And get their brains blown out, basically. Like, aside from the fact that his father was murdered in a bomb explosion. I mean, that trauma alone is something that, like, the game doesn't really deal with.
This office is locked.
It only really deals with his grief.
Quietly.
I don't feel safe anymore.
And you can say, yeah, I mean, it's just a game, and it is. But it is a game that tries to sort of ground itself.
Huh. Never seen that room before.
In some sort of realism. Particularly emotional realism. And so when it falls short in that way, it's noticeable.
Whoa, what the?
So now I can
High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I really don't like this.
There.
Either, like, you
I
have to hit
understand,
this
but
very
the account
particular
number is
point
in Mr. Lee's
before we
office,
enable
which
this.
is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be.
Lee's office is the other way.
You don't have to worry about what Ben would do, May. You're doing pretty damn good. Well. You're also doing good, for that matter. But more precisely, you're doing well. No. Yeah, okay.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee's journal. A key. Wonder where the lock is.
Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I've planned for, dreamed of, is finally here. But for some reason, I hesitate. Can I really go through with this? Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My men will claim Fisk's arms, his explosives, his secrets. We'll use that strength to teach Norman the true pain. He'll know what it is to see the things he loves destroyed by his own hands. But achieving that end will mean giving up so much. Everything I've built here at Feast, all the good I've done, could be wiped out if my plan succeeds. My chance is here, yet still I hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back. Yeah, it's a shame, Martin. Like, Mr. Negative was after my time reading Spider-Man, so he was never a villain I really encountered. Reading the comics back in the day. Dear May.
Looks like this note is for May.
Very soon you'll hear stories about me. Stories claiming I'm a terrorist and a murderer. Those stories
Lee really did care about
will
May.
be true.
Hope this means she's out of danger.
But the story we wrote together, the story of Feast, is also true. I want you to know that I always believed in our mission. It wasn't a front or a show. It was an honest expression of my heart. When you help someone, you truly do help everyone. Please don't let my failings shape your belief. You are strong, May. Strong enough to tell a new story at Feast. One unburdened by my faults. Thank you for all you've done. M. Lee. Or ML.
Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture.
Presented to Martin Lee, Outstanding Leadership Achievement Award, in appreciation for helping the homeless of New York City. In appreciation of Feast, Outstanding Employer of the Year, presented to Martin Lee. All these awards, all this good, Martin, and you threw it away for revenge.
This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Remember, the old man said, only balance can master the demon's strength. Without balance, the monster will turn on any who attempt to control it.
Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right.
Does it? Because I don't remember this puzzle at all.
Oh, I see.
Do you?
Yes!
No, well, that was simple enough.
Whoa. What are you hiding, Lee? This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career. Lee must have been obsessed with him.
Really appreciate these stories and covers for Norman. So I find it interesting, the question, does Norman at this point know Peter is Spider-Man? Probably not, because this is before the Green Goblin, so...
He sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? He's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Creepy.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Not really. If that were true, what would really be the point of the fight? Because you would be left with nothing but monsters at that point. Pardon that. Forgot to switch off my phone. So let me just take care of that. There we go. What are we missing? If anything.
Whoa. This is the
file.
folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next. Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
Apparently we can't climb back up there.
One more.
Ah, okay. We need to charge up these.
The police had found this. Or may. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Didn't get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
At an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be
Nice
back?
cryptic dialogue.
When my work is done.
Reference I know. Or inference I know.
Wait!
Captain Watanabe,
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
what am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack plan.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
Let's see. Skills. We have one skill point available. Which isn't enough. We have another suit unlocked. Requires challenge tokens.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
You have bigger things to worry about right now, Peter. Like the fact that she was whispering.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by. Just for a minute.
All units, we are getting reports of a bus being taken hostage. Available officers report to Turtle Bay. Over.
I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that, congratulating me, but I don't want congratulations. I would have loved to have been wrong. Better yet, for those in a position of power who have listened to me and done something. They didn't, and I'm not sure they'll listen now. Unless concerned citizens like you and I make ourselves impossible to ignore. Stand up! Take your city back! That's the only way we can ever be sure that justice will be done. That, and listening to me every day!
We do not wish to harm these people. We are an order of peace. Tranquility and balance are our goals, not bloodshed. When threatened, even the peaceful must defend themselves. Norman Osborn threatens us. He threatens us all. Osborn's deceit and immorality cannot be forgiven. Deliver Osborn to us, and we will have no quarrel with you. Deny us, and we will name you with Osborn as threats to peace. We demand the release of the brothers you imprisoned for City Hall! Our brothers are guilty only of fighting for a new and better world! You have no right to hold us! We do not recognize your corrupt laws! Until our brothers are released, none of you will be safe! If you do not meet our demands, these innocents will suffer! Their deaths will be on your heads! Their screams will curse you forever! Release our brothers now, or suffer the consequences. What has Osborn done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear and pain. Osborn lords above you, free from responsibility and consequences. Give Osborn to us. We promise that you will be rewarded. Osborn does not deserve your mercy or your pity. Osborn is a cancer, and cancers must be cut out.
But we're told the demons had
Too long has the city wallowed in the filth of Osborn.
Is standing by, ready to fight,
We
but
are the
hoping to
cleansing
avoid
flame that will
bloodshed.
sear him away.
Question on
Your
everyone's
freedom
tongue,
from Osborn
where
is just
is
ahead of you.
Spider-Man?
It is
Can
so
he
close.
defuse this
But
situation?
instead of joining us,
Violent
you
crime
resist
rates
the
in
flame.
prison. The
You
Red
deny
Hat
it.
has his work
Know
cut
this.
out for him.
Those who reject our
All of us
cause
here at the
will be
scene.
consumed side by
Hurry,
side with
This
Osborn.
city needs you.
There is no escape from our blaze. Join us, or perish. We demand the release of the brothers you imprisoned for City Hall.
Masked gang known as the Demons.
Our brothers are
has taken a
guilty
tour bus
only of
hostage.
fighting for a new and better
Details are
world.
swift, but we're told
You
the
have no
demons have
right to
issued
hold us.
demands to the
We
police.
do not recognize
Squad
your
is standing
corrupt
by, ready
laws.
to fight, but
Until
hoping
our
to
brothers
avoid
are
damn it.
released, none of you
Question
will
on
be safe.
everyone's tongue,
If you
where
do not
is
meet our
Spider-Man?
demands,
Can
these
he defuse
innocents
the
will
situation?
suffer.
As violent
Their
crime
deaths will
rates
be
have
on your
risen,
heads.
the web has
Their
its
screams
work
will
cut
curse
out
you
for them.
forever.
From
Release
all
our
of us
brothers
here at the
now,
scene.
or suffer
Hurry,
the
Spider-Man.
consequences.
This city needs you.
Too long has the city wallowed in the filth of Osborn. No more! We are the cleansing flame that will sear him away. Your freedom from Osborn is just ahead of you. It is so close. But instead of joining us, you resist the flame. You deny. Those who reject
Okay,
our
so
cause
that's two
will be
stealth
consumed
takedowns.
Side by side with Osborn. There is no escape from our blaze. Join us.
Where is Spider-Man? Can he defuse
We do
this
not wish to
situation?
harm these people.
As violent
We
crime
are an
rates
order
have
of
risen,
peace.
the web has had his
Tranquility
work
and
cut
balance
out
are our goals.
From all
not
of us
bloodshed.
here at the scene.
When
Hurry,
threatened,
Spider-Man.
even
This
the
city
peaceful
needs
must defend themselves. Norman Osborn threatens us. He threatens us all. Osborn Osborn's deceit and immorality cannot be forgiven. Deliver Osborn to us, and we will have no quarrel with you. Deny us, and we will name you with Osborn as threats to peace. What has Osborn done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear and pain.
Question on everyone's tongue. Where is Spider-Man?
Osborn lords above you, free from responsibility and consequences. Give Osborn to us. We promise that you will be rewarded. Osborn does not deserve your mercy or your pity. Osborn is a cancer, and cancers must be cut out. We demand the release of the brothers you imprisoned for City Hall. Our brothers are guilty only of fighting for a new and better world. You have no right to hold us. We do not recognize your corrupt laws. Until our brothers are released, none of you will be safe. If you do not meet our demands, these innocents will suffer. Their deaths will be on your heads. Their screams will curse you forever. Release our brothers now, or suffer the consequences.
Too long has the city wallowed in the filth of Osborn. No more! We are the cleansing flame that will sear him away. Your freedom from Osborn is just ahead of you. It is so close. But instead of joining us, you resist the flame. You deny it. Know this. Those who reject our cause will be consumed side by side with Osborn. There is no escape from our blaze. Join us, or perish.
We do not wish to harm these people. We are an order of peace. Tranquility and balance are our goals.
Where is Spider-Man?
Not bloodshed.
Can he defuse
When
this
threatened,
situation?
even the peaceful
As
must
violent
defend
crime rates have
themselves.
risen,
Norman Osborn threatens us. He threatens us all. Osborn's deceit and immorality cannot be forgiven. Deliver Osborn to us, and we will have no quarrel with you. Deny us, and we will name you with Osborn as threats to peace. What has Osborn done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear and pain. Osborn lords above you, free from responsibility and consequences. Give Osborn to us. We promise that you will be rewarded. Osborn does not deserve your mercy or your pity. Osborn is a cancer, and cancers must be cut out.
Too long has the city wallowed in the filth of Osborn. No more! We are the cleansing flame that will sear him away. Your freedom from Osborn is just ahead of you. It is so close. But instead of joining us, you resist the flame. You deny it. Know this. Those who reject our cause will be consumed side by side with Osborn. There is no escape from our blaze. Join us, or perish.
What has Osborn done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear and pain. Osborn lords above you, free from responsibility and consequences.
Finally! Christ.
Whew. Demons are getting more and more brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
That was a lot of trouble for those bonus objectives, frankly. Sorry that took so long, but, you know, stealth, you have to be patient. Well, I think I'm gonna have to cut today's episode a little short and just end it here, honestly. No, actually, no, we have a bit of time still. So let's keep going. Well, if you clear out that demon's headquarters, grab the backpack. Here. Top of Fisk Tower, isn't it?
Attention units. A truck carrying an armed explosive is evading pursuit. Incident is active near Times Square. Proceed with caution.
My thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius. Guys, we all love a parade, but you gotta get permits first. Here's your stuff. Damn bombing.
What the hell? How does that not hit anything? Bet you 10 to 1 those guys didn't even have licenses. There's a Felicia site up here.
Should swing by the lab and see why Doc's so excited.
Oh yeah, we should.
Felicia's leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin.
Okay. Ah, down there. Yeah.
Found you. I was too late to stop her here, but one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout. And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks. Beautiful.
Of swinging low just above traffic. I feel like that's the epitome of Spider-Man. It was nice and graceful for once.
Hey, Doctor. Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
In some sad, sick way, the City Hall attack may have done some good. Norman's approval ratings are sinking. The people are starting to realize their beloved mayor only cares about himself. Sometimes it takes a tragedy to wake people up to the truth, to finally see the monster they themselves elected.
Wish Doc wouldn't fixate on Norman like this.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of that going around.
Structural reinforcement.
I do also really like the idea of like Otto's arms being based in like limb replacement for like veterans or disabled people.
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy. Huh. Electro was the first legit superpowered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits. Electro was a big change. Big change. Gonna miss that humorless grimace. Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over.
I also love how we advanced from Spider-Man, friend or foe, to Spider-Man, threat or menace.
Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall. Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy.
That meow is one of the most awful headlines I've ever seen. Whoever wrote that byline should be ashamed. Alright.
did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Ah, he's been brainstorming logos. Kind of like the green one in the middle there. The octagon. Works on multiple levels.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
I like the alternate origin story for Oscorp. Like the O's Corp. Works pretty well. Well, we need... I need an 8. So 5, 3.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
I think we get a little too hung up on that. Sometimes the idea of...
What's that?
Changing the world. Or sometimes... all we can do is, change our immediate surroundings.
Wonder if I could 3D print a web shooter. Can't believe I've never tried that. What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius? Ah, kidding, of course.
Of course.
Wait, is this the raft? Are you doing work for the Supermax prison?
Indeed. They're soliciting bids to modernize their security grid. Figured I'd try my hand. Lucrative contract, and a satisfyingly difficult nut to crack.
Doc's working on some kind of advanced hypodermic delivery system. Maybe to help with implant rejection? I don't know, that's a big needle. What was Doc working on with this? Beautiful. Looks like another potential prosthetic contact material.
Ah, yeah, I see it.
Oh, hydrogel IPN. This looks promising. Bet it'd be a great tissue interface. What was Doc working on with this? Great conductivity. Not sure about long-term wear and tear, though. Might delaminate easily.
Time to just B13.
Doc was testing the biocompatibility of graphene.
Okay, so no. Right. No, of course. It's pretty obvious. No. I mean, I don't see any other solutions to that one. I really don't. This one I tried earlier as well. What about this? Yeah, I think we finally got it.
Not great. Pretty high cytotoxicity. Not sure I'd use this as tissue interface. Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
Okay.
Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better.
Diphenyl tetrasodium. Diphenyl tetrasodium bromide. Material number B77.
Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this?
It's an excellent question. Seems about right. still think this is... Like that, right? Ah. Yep.
Oh,
Graphene
awesome.
nanolattice.
It's been nanolatticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic. Doc's messing around with superconductors.
I think that's the one. And I'm going to put these two on it, like that. Let's see, we need to... there. No.
Very cool. Complex oxide ceramic. Perfect Type 2 superconductor. It'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller?
Circonite titanate.
Some kind of polymer.
Okay, let's see. I mean, there is potentially there, right? then... Yeah, but then we're still missing that one. Yeah. Maybe. No. Nope. Yeah, reset it. How's that? I think that might have gotten it.
This is awesome. A self-healing polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything.
Methyl methacrylate.
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement, connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
Yeah, that doesn't sound promising to me, Otto. It really doesn't, even as a disabled person.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables. I'll teach Norman what it is to feel helpless and small.
Doc must have more history with Norman than he shared.
No, he shared it now, I think. What's... anything new here? I don't think so. No, we've done that. Did that last time around.
In some sad, sick way, the City Hall attack may have done some good.
Listen to that.
Norman's approval ratings are sinking. The people are starting to realize their beloved mayor only cares about himself. Sometimes it takes a tragedy
I lost my train of thought.
to finally see the monster they
Which
themselves
sadly happens quite a lot
elected.
these days.
Wish Doc wouldn't fixate on Norman like this.
Okay, let's head back out. Hit the streets. Yes, we do, in fact. Our final gadget unlocked. Well, kinda. We still haven't unlocked the challenges. So there's that.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. Are you still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. No expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
You are an idiot sometimes, Peter. You really are. Like, pick up on social cues, please. For a guy as smart as you are. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna call it a day here. Thanks for watching, guys, especially as this episode, I think, got a little bogged down with the stealth section and the puzzle section, so it was a little slower today. I hope you enjoyed it all the same, and thank you for bearing with me on that. I hope you'll join me for the next part, and until then, please do take care, be safe, and see you then. Bye-bye.